Why would you vote Edwards Keybum 2020? Well, he's good looking. He's athletic. He can make a mean peanut butter and jelly. He's good at video games. He gets good grades. He knows how to start a fire with only his hands. He can fish. And most importantly, he can do a handstand for 4 minutes straight.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for coming to let us interview you, Trevan. We have just a couple questions for your upcoming debate. Of course, Mr. Seymour Butts. Now, what are your thoughts on the prices of college? Well, not if, but once I'm elected, the first thing I'll do is lower the price of college. Being a student who's about to apply for college, seems in my best interest to lower that cost before I get in there, save a few bucks. Along with that, the student debt is reaching $1 trillion and still rising. Our national debt is $13 trillion. Cutting costs at college level will have multiple benefits later in life, not only for the students, but for the nation. Man, I just love hearing you talk. You're just brilliant. Please, Seymour, please. Now, Trevin, that's a good transition into my next question. What are your plans to reduce debt in America? Well, one thing I would do is establish hard tax on big oil and gas prices. ExxonMobil is the highest profit company in America right now, and they have very low taxes in contrast to the rest of the world. By forcing taxes on these companies that don't need the money that much, it'll lower the national debt by $113 billion in the next 10 years. Just pure genius. Please, don't let me take all the credit. Some of it goes to my vice president, Lee Keybum. What are your plans on immigration control in the United States, Mr. Edwards? Well, Seymour, if I may, I don't think immigration is necessarily a problem right now. Over half the immigrants in the U.S. are homeowners, and fewer than 1/5 of immigrants living in poverty. If immigrants are living peacefully in our society, there's no reason to fix something that's broke. I respect and understand that point so much. A couple more questions for you, because I just adore your presence. Our Earth is running out of fossil fuels quick, and we need some new sources of energy. You got any ideas? Well, we have so many better sources of energy on this planet that are renewable. Hydroelectric, solar power, wind power, and so many more. If we can emphasize using electric power or using solar power as your primary energy source, that would be a much better Earth for all of us to live on. Bro, honestly, bro, you're like right here, and like we're all like down here. Like, you're amazing. Now, Trevin, This is Seymour Butts, and it is currently 11 p.m., and I am still editing this, realizing that you cannot hear what I say in this clip. So basically what I am trying to say is, what are your thoughts on the death penalty, Trevin Edwards? Well, Mr. Seymour, I believe the death penalty is an unjust penalty for a couple of reasons. The majority of Americans do not think the death penalty should be a thing, and along with that, 88% of criminologists think it should also not be allowed. I am a public servant, and I will advocate for the public and push it down the death penalty, out for good. Now, Trevin, there are some rumors going around here that you actually take performance-enhancing drugs, otherwise known as steroids, right before a big debate. What do you have to say for yourself? Now, Seymour Butts, I'm hurt that you even said that. I would never take steroids, especially before a big debate. Who do you think I am? Now, if I just may ask you one more question. Can you rank your favorite live-action Spider-Man actors? From worst to best, it goes Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and finally, the best Spider-Man of all time, Tom Holland. Please, Tom Holland, be my vice president. I will get Lee Keybum out of here as soon as possible. Please. Please.